stalemate, difficult decision, avoidance, and blindness. They got a voodoo doll of you. Oh my God. We picked up on this the other day. Like, Karmisha, you still playing with the voodoo doll, bitch? Do me a favor. Turn it around, bend it over, and kiss the ass. All right? Since you want to be playing with voodoo dolls of the collective, go ahead and kiss my asshole. All right? A Capricorn child. So you could be the Capricorn child, or somebody has a Capricorn child. All right? So they want somebody with this Two of Swords. They want somebody to be blind to the truth. They don't want you to know, because the Two of Swords is somebody sitting down stuck, right? They're stalemate with a blindfold on. So they don't want somebody to know that there's voodoo being done in the background, and they don't want somebody to know that they got a damn voodoo doll of them. Look at that. You cannot make this up. Trying to keep them in a low vibration. Listen, this is what Karmisha's doing. All right, Karmisha's trying to, if this is you, Divine Masculine, who's watching me, she's trying to keep you in a low vibration with them. All right, that's what she's trying to do with the voodoo doll. If it's not you, it's your Divine Feminine that she's sending attacks to her as well, because she don't want y'all to get into union. She's trying to block both of y'all from getting together by any means necessary. All right, and this is gonna cause a stalemate. This is gonna cause delays in the situation. It's gonna keep you stuck. That's what she's trying to do, though. All right, I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen, but that's what she's trying to do. All right, trying to keep somebody in a low frequency so they could stay with her. And it's not even just like so you could stay with her. If you're in a low vibration, it makes you more susceptible to the voodoo that she's doing already to bind you to her. These love spells that makes you feel like you're in love with the person, or you just don't know why you can't walk away. You don't know why you can't stop thinking about them. Why you always, wanting to go back with them. That's why, because of the voodoo that's being done. All right, so that's her little game plan. That's the blueprint, the recipe. She keeps doing this shit, but it's not going to work no more. Look at that. We have here intentionally burning people. This person got an STD, and that card wanted to come out when I was shuffling, and I put it back, and look, it came right back out. Spirit is not playing with these hoes. So she has an STD. That could be another way that she's trying to keep somebody stuck. All right, trying to do this voodoo, and if the voodoo's not working, she's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna burn him. He ain't gonna go nowhere now if he got this STD with me. All right, we have here doppelganger, copycat, and swagger jacker. So yeah, like I said, she is definitely copying Divine Feminine, trying to block these two from being together, doing voodoo, all types of shit. It's like, bro, hang it up. All right, somebody has a CDL license. This could be you or somebody involved. Let me pull from another deck. See what we get. All right, Spirit. What can we get with this voodoo doll? What can we get with the voodoo doll, Holy Spirit? The King of Wands. So the King of Wands, you notice how this one is a woman in this picture. It says king, but it's a woman. So this girl, she could be very much in her masculine energy, trying to control the situation. The King of Wands is someone who has control of the situation, a leader, taking the leadership position. She's like, listen, I'm going to handle this no matter what. I got to go get a voodoo doll. I'll do what I got to do. The plane in the background is getting my attention. So she could have, yeah, look, girl fight, confirmation. She could have either went somewhere, traveled somewhere, or paid somebody to go somewhere to do something for this voodoo doll. Or she was talking to somebody overseas, a practitioner, somewhere, that maybe they got to fly somewhere. Or travel is what's getting my attention to be able to get this voodoo done. And with girl fight, this is why she's trying to fight to keep this person with her, even though he doesn't want to be with her. Like, oh my goodness, disgusting, bro. Yeah, look, concern. All right, she's concerned, she's scared. And look how it says here, rising star. She's scared that this guy is going to start rising his vibration, rising, raising, elevating, ascending. That is the fear here. 77 could be significant. 33 could be significant. Somebody's a life path 33 like me. Shout out to us. Okay. And 77 is an angel number. It talks about abundance, prosperity, blessings. 777, good luck, fortune. So she don't want this person to get in that energy. All right. You, Divine Masculine, or whoever, whoever the divine person, they're going to level up. And when they level up, they're not gonna be under the spell work anymore. They're gonna see clearly that this is a karmic and that they don't want to be with this karmic. And that is the nightmare that this karmic is trying to avoid. She does not want this to happen. Okay. Let's see what we get from another deck. It's like her plan is like crumbling. She cannot keep this person stuck. So she got this damn voodoo doll trying to attack somebody. So with this rising star, if this is also divine feminine, this is also, you could have a platform. You could be on social media or something like that. All right. And she's attacking you and him. What else can we get with this energy? Somebody older is involved. And look, it says here, everybody knows. So does everybody know what? We're gonna clarify that. It could be that, you know, everybody knows that she got an STD. Or that she's doing voodoo. Tell me more. I'm gonna get one more from here and then I'm gonna clarify. All right, so it says here they're going to be struggling financially because they're only loyal to themselves. Okay, this karmic, they only care about themselves. Okay, this karmic only wanted to be with this guy because he was going to financially provide for her, and now she's gonna be struggling. She's gonna be going through a lot of financial blockages. She could be getting fired, not able to find a job, and that's gonna result in her having to do sex work or do something strange for a little piece of change, and it's just gonna keep going down from here, like just downhill from here for her. Okay, and that's part of her karma. All right, struggling in every sense of the word, even struggling with her STD here. So let's see, what is it that everybody knows? I keep hearing my song, Everybody Know That You're Really a Hoe, so why you still telling lies to me? That's an old song from Cuban Link and Terror Squad. Shout out to the Bronx, all right? Somebody's from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. I'm in Florida now. Now I'm living heaven on earth. I'm not in the hood no more. But shout out to the Bronx. All right. So somebody could be from the Bronx, Cuban Link. Somebody could be Cuban. Okay. I'm Cuban too. Cuban and Dominican. Okay. So confirmation. I don't know. So let's see. Terror Squad. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans that is in that group. Okay. So let's see. Let me put this back. But this is bribing, temptation. All right. I didn't even get to ask. So what is it that everybody knows, Spirit? If that comes back out, then that's confirmation. What is it that everybody knows? Everybody know that you're really a hoe, so why you still telling lies to me? Promise. Bottom of the deck, we have here the King of Cups reversed. So yeah, you still telling lies to me. There's something about a karmic masculine here. What is this promise? What does promise say? Promise says responsible, confirmation, and assurance. Yeah, I just said that right now too. I said confirmation. We got a karmic masculine here. So it could be that everybody knows she really a hoe. Clarify this, Holy Spirit. There's a karmic masculine coming out here. A King of Cups in the reverse. This is not a divine masculine. Okay, now we got here the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So again, this is not a divine. This is a karmic couple. Yeah, look, live and learn. That's a karmic situation. Something that you need to learn from. An experience, you know, development, training, a karmic cycle. So everybody knows that a karmisha. Okay, what about this Queen of Cups reverse, Holy Spirit, with this King of Cups reverse and this promise? Like, why the promise? Like, it says confirmation. So are you confirming what I just said, that she's for the streets? Can we get a card? Everybody know that she's really a hoe, so why you still telling lies to me? She did something strange for a little piece of change with that Nine of Pentacles. For some type of stability. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. There was no love involved. But she got some type of money here with the Nine of Pentacles. She got some type of stability from doing something. But there was no love involved with the Ace of Cups reverse. So basically, yes. Spirit is trying to say she did something strange for a little piece of change. Can we get one more confirmation with this King of Cups in the reverse, Holy Spirit? The Hierophant. So the Hierophant, it's like somebody was like, you see how it says here, who, what, when, where, why? It's like maybe somebody told this King of Cups in the reverse. Who, what? The Hierophant. It could be guidance. It could be a Taurus. A Taurus could be significant. Let me get one more. I didn't think we was going to go that deep into it, but it's like, what about this Hierophant spirit? Like, what happened with this Hierophant? Did somebody guide this person? Like, told them, like, yeah, you want to get, look, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Like, look, guiding, look, driving. You see, like somebody, maybe they gave them the address and was guiding them. Like, listen, you want some poom poom? Go hit up Karmisha. Karmisha, the Queen of Cups reverse. You know, she's selling it for the low. Look, more traveling. Look, speed, action, movement, swift change, sudden action. You see what I'm saying? Quick decisions, traveling. Somebody was told, like, listen, if you go to Karmisha, I don't know how she's selling the poom poom. Maybe it's just, you know, driving them towards her website, driving them towards, you know, her social media, her OnlyFans or some shit. It's something where somebody told this King of Cups here about her. And they, you know, they was able to get it popping. There was an exchange here. There was no love. She got money out of it. And everybody knows. That's what they know. Everybody knows that she's really a hoe. So why she's still telling lies to Divine Masculine. All right. That's what it is here. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's move on. I want to see that song real quick because now it's stuck in my head. Let me see. Let's wait for that to turn on. Okay. So everybody knows that she's doing that. So that could be how she got this STD as well. What can we get with this intentionally burning people STD? Cuban link. Everybody knows. YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
I think that's the name of the song. Let's see. I forgot the name of the song. Oh, it's called Still Telling Lies. Okay. I'm never gonna cheat on you.
You come home, I cook, I clean. I rub your feet, give a nice back massage. You love me, but you really telling lies. All my homies always told me you can call me, calling me the one and only, but you really telling
lies to me.
It's kind of funny you be calling me your hubby, telling everyone you love me, but you really telling lies to me. Honey, why you trying to play me like a dummy? Honey, just to get the money, and I know you telling lies to me.
Oh my God, yo, that song brings back so many memories. I don't know if you could see it, but I got the chills right now. All right, so yeah, it's like somebody was lying, telling. It says you was telling me that I'm your one and only while you fucking with my homie, but you still telling lies to me or some shit like that. It's like, damn, bro. Look at that, talking about a homie. Look at that. Look at this. What is this? Oh my goodness. The Karmic is sending in a friend to holler at you. Stay woke. Let's go on and clarify that. Here we go with Karmisha. Like, bro, Karmisha just doesn't, she don't understand that she needs to hang it up. So she's sending someone to holler at someone. I need to clarify because we got Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy here. So I want to see, is she going to send someone towards Divine Masculine, Holy Spirit, or to Divine Feminine? Because remember, she's trying to block y'all. So let's see. Who's she sending this person to holler at? We have here the Magician in the reverse. So this is a voodoo card. Look at this. Bad luck, no control, resistant to change. Look, negative phase. And then the Ten of Wands, burden. She's trying to send... All right. She's sending this person. This is manipulation as well. Ten of Swords. Yo, she wants to break this situation up. She wants this to be hitting rock bottom. All right. We have here libation. So she's definitely doing some type of... You see how it says here pray, donation, and religion? She's doing some type of voodoo. We got it twice with the Magician card in the reverse. So this friend that she's trying to send towards you is going to be... You know, like something that, like if you was to talk back to the friend, then she'll send it to Divine Masculine and be like, look, you see, I told you she was a hoe. It's something here where there's voodoo being done so that she could break this. So that it could become a burden. And then Ten of Swords, it could hit rock bottom. And look, 10-10 is a completion of a cycle. So she's trying to make sure that this cycle is not complete. But Spirit is letting me know that this is voodoo being done. Now, who is it going to, Holy Spirit? Is it going to the divine feminine or to the divine masculine? Let's see. Wow. It's to divine masculine. 8 of Cups, he wants to walk away. So in the reverse, this is somebody walking away, abandoning the situation. In the reverse, she wants to keep them stuck here. So divine masculine, you need to be aware that she's going to try. Yeah, look, the Fool card. She don't want you to take a leap of faith. See how this person is getting their keys? They're out. They got the dog, whatever. Somebody could have a lot of tattoos. All right, we have here tattoos on their arm. Everybody in this deck right here, I noticed got like tattoos, got a sleeve. So she don't want you to take the leap of faith. She don't want you to walk away. So she is sending this person towards divine masculine. All right, to be like a distraction, you know, to make you think like, oh, you know, I don't know, she want to fuck or something. All right, and it's a distraction because you're supposed to be healing right now. You're supposed to be celibate right now because you are getting into alignment with your divine feminine. So she's like, at this point, she just doesn't want you to be with divine feminine. Even if she got to throw a hoe at you to throw you off, that's what she's trying to do here. And there's voodoo involved here. All right. So it's like she's at the point like she wants you to, you know, to end up engaging with this person that they're trying to send towards you. And then she's going to maybe send it to divine feminine and be like, oh, look, he's fucking around. Well, you think that you're the only one? You know, he's fucking around with my friend, or he's fucking around with this hoe that I sent over there. You know, like whatever. Or this hoe right here, this one got the STD. All right. So it's just not a good look. All right. So right now, divine feminine, divine masculine, team celibate is where it's at. Y'all need to be in that energy because you are getting into alignment. You need to heal. All right. You need to release all these karmic cords. So it is necessary. Okay. Things are falling apart for the karmic. Absolutely. We already see that she's going to be going through struggles because of all this bullshit that she's doing. This person could be a drug user or an alcoholic, or they're going to become one of those because of all these things that are happening to them. And it says the karmic is trying to kill you. Stay woke. Okay. So this right here, this could be the STD trying to kill you, trying to burn you. All right. You just need to protect your energy and stay woke. Let me pull some names and signs, and then we're going to close this out. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, this is your confirmation they're involved. Protect your energy. Okay, we got 3. Jamar, Rashad, Oscar, Kayla, Tina, Jake, Williams, Marie, Morgan, Anna, Felice, Lala, John, Moore, and Brooks. Marcus, Oscar, Cynthia, Natalie, Alfonso, Doug, Tay, Santiago, Mike, Rudy, Andrea, Ali, Collins, Desiree, and Barnes. Adonis, Chapman, Tyler, Jakes, Jada, Sylvia, Mariah, Messiah, Sasha, Dimitri, Lizette, Vaughn, Brooke, Blanca, Zoe, Maya, Hardy, and Salcedo. All right, let me get 6 signs, Holy Spirit. Who's involved? We got a Cancer. Aries. Oh, double confirmation Aries. We got a Capricorn. Sagittarius. Pisces. And a Taurus. All right, y'all. So that's what I got here. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this tea. Peace.